All right, 4-5 Radio, Mitch in the building, Gates in the building. Back with another episode. Got a lot of kind words on our last episode. First one in this environment, so we're definitely gonna keep moving forward with that. Of course, any criticism, anything, shoot it our way so we can improve. I mean, of course, we want people to watch it and enjoy this, but let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Super Bowl happened. I'm not happy with the result. A Patriots win. I mean, I don't really want to talk about it. It's just we expected it. We kind of knew it was gonna happen.
It was the most boring Super Bowl I ever seen in my life.
And that's what everyone's saying.
I saw y'all talking about that. So you think a low scoring like that is worse than a blowout? Like when
at least with the blowout,
Seattle blew out Denver.
I'm gonna tell you first of all, I'm gonna tell you why that game was better. Cause one, it's definitely 100% funnier to watch Peyton Manning run around like a headless chicken than it is to watch 16 punts in a game. It was a good defensive game. Like, don't get me wrong.
At least it went down to the wire. Like, it went down to the last.
Barely though. Like
4 or 5 minutes.
I mean, I guess it's just I fell asleep.
Bro, it was a boring game. It was a boring ass game.
I've never fallen asleep during a Super Bowl. Like, and like if it was a game like during the regular season or like it feels like some week 10 type shit, like week 14, I'm like, yeah, all right, that's acceptable. But for the Super Bowl, I don't want to see no 10-3. I don't want to see 0-3 at halftime. Yeah, that's a waste of my time. Like,
nah, it was whack. But Patriots won, so
as someone that's not really a football fan, but I'll watch the playoffs and the Super Bowl.
You had to be disappointed.
Like I don't want to see a defensive game. I'd rather see a blowout where someone's like really getting in on offense and not.
They took between both teams, there were like 4 red zone snaps the whole game, bro. Like,
so let's get into what really matters.
Okay.
NBA trade deadline.
Yo, that shit was chaotic.
This was definitely one of the better deadlines in recent memory for me.
It was lit.
Should we start with your boys?
They
started off early.
That's what kind of kicked it off, right?
Oh shit.
So New York Knicks traded Kristaps Porzingis to actually. Let me just give you the whole rundown because it matters. Porzingis, Tim Hardaway, Courtney Lee, Trey Burke for Wesley Matthews, Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan, 2021 Dallas first round pick, a 2023 protected first round pick. And
y'all got better in that trade. I feel like.
What?
I do.
What?
Well, not right now, but I feel like they will be better.
I feel like my first reaction off that trade is like they gotta have something in the works with KD. That's the only way it makes sense to me. They got something in the works with somebody.
Like,
it doesn't make sense any other way.
Yeah, that's why I feel like. That's why I said not right now. But I mean, they just cleared out
trade
mad
your franchise
space.
Player.
Yo, I hear you.
For cash and for cap room, for
cap
cap space.
I hear you.
You gotta have something. You gotta have something. in mind.
But they got a young star back or somebody that's gonna be nice, and they got DeAndre Jordan. I mean, he's not the best center in the world, but he gets busy.
He's gone this summer too. He's a free agent.
Yeah, he probably is leaving. But I feel like they just open up so much space and potential to bring in free agents. I feel like they'll be all right.
If it's just potential, if they don't have nothing in the works.
It's New York, though. I mean, somebody's going to go.
Bro.
Historically, we don't get free agents.
If they pick up like Kemba and Jimmy Butler, that's not worth it. They need KD and Kyrie.
Right.
I guess, yeah.
For me to consider this worth it, we need to get KD and another high level.
You're not getting KD,
superstar.
so y'all need to just dead that shit.
I really that's the only way.
It's possible. That's what I'm hearing is that it's really possible.
You about to stay in Golden State, I bet you.
I think it's either Golden State or he goes to New York.
I don't know. I think he's out of Golden State. I think he wants
to
go somewhere and just like prove himself. Like, yes, like I could be this guy.
Too late.
It's not too late.
It is too late.
Oh, he's like 30 years old.
So wait,
if he goes to New York and wins a championship,
you're not gonna respect it?
No.
Why?
I mean, I guess.
You're chatting.
Like, cool. Why didn't you do it in Oklahoma City when you you can't say, "Oh, I'm gonna go be the man now," like you weren't the man before. And I don't want to hear that Russell shit. No, you can't.
Why can't you?
Why can you?
That's like LeBron going back to Cleveland.
Yo, and I didn't respect that either. Like, why leave it in the
probably
first
the
place?
only person in the world who didn't respect it then, because everybody respected that championship.
Go back.
If he goes and wins a championship in the New York Knicks, who haven't won in fucking
I respected
70s?
the effort he put into getting that championship and
my
how he left his whole fucking heart on the floor.
In the Mecca. If he wins a championship there, bro, that's gonna be like OD.
Yes, it will.
Bro, the Knicks have been bad for so long.
It is gonna be OD, but I mean, it's just
Not
like,
bad,
bro,
just
I
not
feel
great.
like the only way.
Not bad, just not great.
They've been bad for like 70% of their.
So y'all think KD gonna go like, all right? So what New York Knicks team with KD on it is winning a championship?
KD and Kyrie.
KD, Kyrie, Kevin Knox.
Frank.
No, really, Frank for sure. Dennis Smith Jr. We'll get like Danny Green, maybe a JJ Redick. There's a lot of like cool free agents this summer. Like not a lot. Like
KD
like
and somebody
key
else
pieces.
automatically puts you in the running. KD and one of their stars puts you in.
Yeah,
So,
ideally I want KD and Kyrie. Realistically, maybe KD Kemba. Maybe.
Yeah, that won't be enough though.
I don't know. We'll see.
Mavs are gonna be tough. Oh my God.
Who?
The Mavericks.
Why?
Luka and Kristaps.
Okay.
They're gonna be.
That's gonna be tough.
dumb.
What you mean?
Are you crazy? Give them like 2 years.
Who
bro.
else? Who else is joining that team?
Bro.
Tobias Harris.
You
right?
got your two stars right there.
That's-
All you need
that's
is a bunch of like
exactly-
regular
exactly.
players.
Those
a
are
bunch of
two-
average starters.
Are
Yeah,
you
do.
kidding me?
No.
Are you kidding?
No.
Yo, bro, you was just saying Kristaps was an MVP caliber player last year, right?
He is.
Okay.
So you got two MVP caliber players.
Thank you.
Nah, like that doesn't cut it anymore.
Wait,
We know that. Come
What you
on.
mean? Two
what do you
MVP
mean?
caliber players doesn't cut it.
No.
What a good supporting cast does. What do you mean,
No. That's not gonna cut it.
bro? You're somebody
You
who was
just
high on
said-
both those players, and now you're saying
You just said
I love
Kyrie and
both
KD
of those
is
players.
enough. Kyrie and KD.
Kyrie and KD is not Luka and Porzingis.
I said give them 2 years.
it's not right now, but Luka's a rookie,
And he's already should be an all-star. He got snubbed, by the way.
Yeah, I'll give him that too. But I don't know. Like you need pieces.
those
Like
are
you need
two
really good
franchise-
pieces.
You have two franchise level players. All you need, they're gonna need more talent around them, but like all you need is regular like starters, good supporting players, and you got your two MVP type players.
So what do you think? 2 years, 3 years, 4 years,
2
5
years,
years?
I think in 2 years they're gonna be at the top of the West.
Yeah.
It might not be number one, but they're gonna be in
yeah,
that
like-
contending like in
3
the
to
top of the
5.
West. Yeah,
I don't know. If you guys say so, I don't see it.
bro, they're only a few games out the eighth
That's
seed
what
right
I'm
now.
saying right now.
Yeah, I mean, they have a cool little team. They had a
They're
cool
gonna be-
little
they're gonna be
team. They had
legit.
DeAndre Jordan, Harrison Barnes. Like those are
Right.
good players.
Those are the
Chris
same
Steph.
players that were last in the West last year.
Right.
No,
Yes. Yes.
They were at the bottom of the West last year, and this year Luka had them in the playoff hunt.
nah.
They're
He's
gonna
really
be legit.
like that. He really is like that.
Yeah, let's just talk about those the Toronto trade, the
Oh, Marcus Gasol. Marcus Gasol's in Toronto.
Toronto trade, the Milwaukee trade, and the Sixers trade.
All of the key Eastern Conference teams except the Celtics
Who
made
did
a
Milwaukee
trade.
get?
Milwaukee got Mirotic.
Okay.
That's a great pickup.
Yeah, it is for them. Yeah.
So, which team got better, or which team got? They all got better. I'm trying to. Which team pushed themselves ahead?
Where would you rank them?
I think the Raptors put themselves ahead of the pack with Marcus Gasol because I feel like they gave up the least. Like they gave up Valanciunas and pick. I think is that what it was?
They gave Valanciunas,
And,
Miles,
What's his name, little brother?
Valanciunas, DeLon Wright, C.J. Miles, and a second-round pick.
Yeah, I feel like they came up. I feel like definitely.
I mean, I think the Sixers came up too.
I do. I just feel like Marcus Gasol is better than Tobias Harris.
So what is Marc Gasol like? I think it's a good pickup getting Marc Gasol on the Raptors, but what is he gonna add that they didn't have before?
He's another player you can give the ball to defer to. You don't have to always have it in Lowry or Kawhi's hands. Like, you know how much Marc Gasol does. Like, he's a great passer. He's a bucket. He rebounds and defends. Like, he's one of the best.
threes.
Yeah, he could shoot. He's one of the best centers in the league, bro. Valanciunas cannot hold a candle to him, and I fuck with Jonas.
Okay. How about Mirotic to the Bucks? How big of a difference is that
tough.
gonna make?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
And that's tough though, because he really is good. He's like sneaky good too.
That's gonna be crazy.
I mean, I still think they're a first round exit, but
First
depending on who
round
they play.
exit. those top 4 teams are for sure going to the next round.
So who did you have coming out of the East before, and who do you have coming out now?
Still got Boston coming out. I always had Boston coming out.
I still got Boston too. But now I could see each one of those series going 7 games. Like between those top 4 teams, Milwaukee, Boston, Toronto, and Philly, that could go 7. It's gonna go at least 6.
All right, the Bucks went from a first round exit to a second round exit.
2 of those teams are gonna be very disappointed because 2 of those teams are going out in the second round because they're all getting past the first round. They're all gonna play either Miami, Charlotte, Indiana's out of there without Oladipo. So they're all gonna get the second round.
This is a joke. Yo.
The Eastern Conference semis is gonna be tough, and the conference final is gonna be tough.
I think Philly's gonna come out.
I won't be surprised, honestly. I won't be surprised with any of those teams.
I think it's gonna be Philly, Boston, Eastern Conference
I
final.
don't think they're ready for that, yo. Just feel like once playoff time, bro. Playoff Al Horford.
Playoff Kyrie.
Playoff Kyrie, all them.
All right. What other trades? Jabari to Washington.
They did him dirty, yo.
John Wall got hurt.
At
again.
home.
Yeah, like he finally got back home. Like he was really putting on for the hood and all that.
Nah, I'm
bro,
saying
Jabari was
I'm
ass
saying
in Chicago.
John
I
Wall
know,
got
I'm
hurt
s-
at home.
No, I'm saying, I'm talking about Jabari getting traded from his home. Like, you know how happy he was to be in Chicago? This dude Marty told me he was better than Wiggins.
They're kind of equivalent.
Are you fucking, come on, come on.
I can't
Come
even
on.
say that. They're kind
Come
of
on.
the same player.
Come on. He averages like 22
they're not
in
the
his
same
career.
player.
No,
That's
they're
so
not.
They're kind of
They
the
are
same
not.
player. Like you don't really get much out of them.
Crazy.
And that's the thing. Like I was so high on Wiggins. Like I was fucking with him up until like this year. He's never gonna be that guy that he should have been, or anything close to it.
I feel like he should got put in a better situation.
So what's a good situation for Andrew Wiggins?
That was
Better.
a great situation.
I mean, it was just too much conflict. Like, you didn't know whether he was going to be the main guy, whether Cat was going to be it, and, like, neither of them would assert themselves as who was going to be it. And then you got the question of whether he wants to play as hard as it seems like and all this other shit. And then you got a question whether he's going to be a gym rat. And then I just feel like if he would have had, like, what if he would have been, like, nurtured by, like, I don't know.
Where does he fit perfectly?
All right, put it like this. What if Andrew Wiggins would have got drafted to Pop?
I knew you were going to say Spurs, because that's the only person you could say. Who else can you really say?
No. But, like, hold on. No, that's not true. Because what if he would have got drafted to
Boston?
Cleveland, like when he was supposed to play with LeBron?
Been trash.
LeBron would have made him better. Are you kidding me?
LeBron would have got his ass traded.
I mean,
He did get his ass traded.
did
He
get
did.
He
That's
did
what
get
I'm
him
saying.
traded.
That's
He
why I
would-
said you're not listening to what I'm saying though. Like, if he would have been playing, I'm not saying he wouldn't have got traded, but I'm saying what if he got to play under somebody like that, somebody that could have taught him or showed him what he's doing wrong, what he needs to keep doing.
So are you saying it's too late for him?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, to be the player that we thought he was gonna be, definitely. But I mean, he's still fucking light years better than Jabari Parker.
So do we all have Golden State still coming out?
They're winning.
If you don't, then I don't know what you're
They're winning.
smoking.
They won already. They won like 2 months ago.
They're winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
You don't think they'll have a really good
In
finals
4,
against the Bucks, the
five,
Raptors,
in
the
5,
Sixers,
in 5,
the Celtics?
in 6,
Nah,
maybe 7.
No.
Maybe 7.
You got them losing?
I don't know. I think it can go 7.
It's not
Against
seven
any
for
of those
nobody.
teams, it can go 7.
I really don't think it is. And I think the Celtics will come the closest.
I think the Raptors will come the closest.
Maybe now, yeah, maybe.
I just want to see the Warriors lose
I don't
so
even
bad. I'm
like-
so tired of
I don't
them
even wanna
winning.
watch the finals.
It's gonna have to be an injury. Somebody gets suspended.
now.
Something's gonna have to happen for them to lose. It's not
see
gonna be
now.
them just losing on their own.
Why?
Because they're.
Bro,
What
they
are you
have-
watching?
they have
Are you
Team
watching the
USA.
games?
Hold on.
They have Team
Hold on.
USA and Warriors jerseys.
Hold on.
They have 5 Hall of Famers in the starting lineup
Okay.
in their prime.
So are the Sixers, Bucks, Raptors, and Celtics better than the Rockets team that almost beat the Warriors last year?
I don't know.
Sure. All right, I'm
Maybe.
gonna go ahead and
If
say
they
yes.
are, not by much.
And if they are, not by much,
Yeah.
right? So, anyways, that Rockets team lost, and this Warriors team got better.
But you know why that Rockets
But
team lost?
now the Warriors have DeMarcus Cousins.
They do.
and he's playing great. He fits right in.
That's why I give it to the Raptors, because Marc Gasol is great against.
And James Harden's better than any player on any team you just named.
That's not the point. James Harden needed help, and his help got hurt last year.
True. But I mean, like, that team was solid, like, from down the board, like down the roster, they're solid at every position. I mean, they lost a lot of pieces this year, but I don't feel like there's a much big difference between that team and any team in the East right now.
I don't know. I just think there's no LeBron stopping any team in the East this year. And I think even last year, the Celtics would have matched up better against the Warriors than the Cavs. They had a way better chance of beating the Warriors than the Cavs did.
They probably would have won a game. A game.
Maybe. Or two. But
Cleveland didn't win any game. So, yeah, I'll give them one game.
It would have been a better series, for sure.
What do you think is going to happen?
I think the Sixers are going to make the finals, and they're going to take the Warriors to 7
games.
Yes. I think no matter who goes to the finals from the Eastern Conference,
they're going to 7?
Is taking the Warriors to 7.
Are you fucking joking? The Bucks are taking them to 7?
Yeah.
Wow.
For sure.
Bro, the Bucks are really getting swept.
Nah.
Bro,
it's
I
not
swear
happening
to
this
God,
year.
the Bucks are
It's not happening this year.
All right.
All of these teams are loaded, like where they have a really great 5.
I hear you.
All 4 teams.
I hear you.
Watch. Trust
6
me.
at best.
Watch.
Like 6 is solid. Like if whoever takes them 6 is like
That's
you had a good year.
Yeah, that's
I'll be impressed with 6 too, but I'm hoping and I think it's gonna go to 7, no matter who makes it.
I hope they get blown up after that.
Me too. Cause this is getting out of pocket. Like, so I'm gotta give.
So word goes out that 21 Savage was arrested and extradited to the United Kingdom, and they said that he was born there. He's not from Atlanta. They said that he moved to Atlanta when he was 15. And I mean, we're in our group chat talking about like, well, what is this? This makes no sense.
I don't think that's accurate.
It's not accurate. I guess he came from there when he was 6, so he was in the first grade.
I think that's more accurate.
So now things are starting to make more sense. And I guess it was known that he was from there. I guess that's not something that he hid.
Like I was seeing clips of like
it
people
wasn't
in his
common
hood.
knowledge.
Like I was Key, matter of fact.
Key,
He was doing the DJ Vlad interview, and he was like, one of my meanest homies is from London. Like, and this was like 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm pretty sure only the public knew he wasn't from the UK or whatever. I'm pretty sure all his homies knew what he was
whatever
from.
tweet you had sent in the chat at first, I don't know, like the way he phrased it, it sounded like he was just a fake person, like all the way, and like he's some like industry plant, like from London. And he probably has a whole British accent and shit, like. But it definitely made way more sense after.
But nah, like he's like niggas from Atlanta was saying they went to elementary school with him and shit. So
we can all agree this does nothing. This doesn't tarnish 21.
Nah, that shit's all cap.
Okay. Now my question is, can we laugh at the memes?
Absolutely. I mean,
because there's a lot of people getting upset that people are.
I mean, bro, this is what was whack. Like, I feel like nobody understands comedy. Like, I just feel like our world is too fragile. Mm-hmm. But I don't feel like anybody is exempt from being clowned on. Like I don't feel like gays should not be joked on. I don't feel like old people should not be black people, white people. It doesn't matter. Like, anybody can get jokes, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of people fail to realize that. And yeah, it's a serious situation. And if like you want to talk about it in context, that's cool too. Like, but why is it not like I can't joke about it? Like, I can't laugh at it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but niggas are killing Demi Lovato. Niggas are killing Demi Lovato for laughing at it. I mean, I'm sure everybody chuckled.
Niggas on social media are just too clever not to laugh at it. Like, should be too funny. Yeah, it's a serious situation. I hope he gets out of it. I hope he comes back. Like, I hope everything goes well for him. But you get online and it's like you can't help it.
Yeah.
When they took his XXL cipher and they threw the UK lyrics over it, like that shit's funny. Like, yes, like I have to laugh at it, but yes, of course, I hope everything works out for him.
Exactly.
And I'm not laughing at his situation. I'm laughing at the jokes that came out of it. Exactly. And you're right. Like, comedy, that's what people do. They take tense situations and they turn it into jokes and they lighten it up a bit. So
like I feel like you know what else made me think about that? Like that R. Kelly shit. You know how Dave Chappelle like made fun of that shit?
Yeah.
I feel like he would not be able to do that like in 2019. Like I don't feel like he would have been able to do that on live TV. Like if this situation like say the Chappelle show is still airing and he did like some funny Harvey Weinstein shit, like an imitation of like Harvey Weinstein or some funny shit like that. I don't feel like
niggas have done Harvey Weinstein jokes though since then.
True.
This Chappelle shit. I mean, like
Chappelle
shit. This R. Kelly shit is more like in your face because there's a whole doc about it. So it'll probably be way more riskier.
True.
I wonder who's gonna step out and be the first. We're probably gonna be like, what's his name? The redhead. That's always getting.
Yo, they trying to do Michael Jackson dirty. I heard they trying to do a documentary on him.
Yeah, they got one on him too.
That's fucked up, man.
Wait, so what do you guys think about Michael Jackson?
I mean,
do you think he did all that shit?
I really don't. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't. Like, I just feel like it's just too much funny shit going. Like, you had their reports of their parents saying they was making the kids lie, and then you had first they were saying it was like he was touching like 30-something kids, and it was only like 2. I don't know. I just feel like it's too much wishy-washy shit for anything to stick. And I was too young to really know. Like at the time, like all I knew was it was Michael Jackson. That's all I really needed to know. Like the nigga looked weird. He looked scary. I ain't
exactly.
Really
like as a kid, I believed it. Like growing up, just cause nigga went from a little black boy to how he looked. Yeah. Like a white woman, basically that's not how he looked. So I figured that this nigga's bugged out. Like he probably did do all that shit. Now I just don't know. Like,
I think that shit was all Illuminati.
Huh?
All Illuminati.
We're back to this.
They killed him, bro.
It could be right. Nah,
they killed
dead ass. I don't know. You never know.
Okay. Yeah. So once that comes out, we could watch that and come back to that.
I hope
that doesn't come out.
I feel like they're gonna.
It's definitely coming out.
I really hope that.
I heard.
You know, it's so fucked
they're
up,
trying to
bro.
put it on hold.
The guy who owns Lifetime, he's literally been convicted of child pornography.
For real?
I swear to God, like it's so fucked up. Like,
oh no, you're the one that told me about it. The whole what's his name? The guy from fucking
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Dan Schneider.
Yes.
He's a fucking freak too,
bro. That shit.
He's a
blew
fucking
my mind.
freak, man.
I don't think that's real.
Nah, he's a freak.
Are you serious?
No, I remember. I think I looked it up and it wasn't.
No, one thing specific that he pointed out happened to maybe not be true.
Oh, it was that's true. It was Britney Spears' sister being pregnant or having his son. I still think that's fabricated. Like I still think that's his kid, bro. I just feel like the shit matches up too much for it not to be his kid.
I don't know about that one. But so the Dan Schneider shit is real?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's sick. So Complex named Pusha T the best rapper of 2018.
He had the best album.
But does that make him the best rapper of 2018?
Depends what's like how you look at rap. Like
yeah,
how you like what.
That's the thing.
What do you like?
When people put out these lists, they need to put the criteria that came into that list too. Because I don't know how is he the best rapper of 2018?
He had the best album.
So if you had the best album, you're the best rapper?
For that year, why not? How do you argue that?
Because did he have the best features?
Did he have any features?
Did he have the best song?
He had the best album. He had the best project.
But even saying he had the best album, that's
are any
that's your opinion. That's
any of those songs a top 10 song in 2018?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
All of them.
None of them.
Crazy.
None of those songs. So every single song on Pusha T's album is a top 10 song in 2018. You're lying. You just made that shit up. You can't even say it with a straight face. No.
You're going back and listening to Pusha shit like heavy.
I still listen to Daytona. Yeah.
I listen to it too, and it's a top 5 album of 2018. I'm not saying it's the best.
Nah, I'm trolling. It's definitely. I don't know if it's the best, but it's definitely top 5. I mean, I have no problem with him being the best rapper of 2018 either. Why not?
So that's that's your best rapper of 2018?
Because he killed Drake.
Killed him, right? He's done. Done for. He's over.
He didn't want no smoke.
That guy's done. He gave him smoke.
He didn't want no smoke.
He gave him smoke. What are you talking about?
What you mean, bro? He was
Duppy freestyle. Smoke. Free smoke. Actually, it wasn't free. He gave him an invoice too.
Yeah, and then my boy came back with the blackface, right? Yeah, and killed him. And then he was like, "I'm done. I'm good." And then you talking about my mans.
That was a good song.
The Adonis shit.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Hell yeah, he killed him.
Give me 2 lines.
I don't know. Bro, how am I? What do you mean? I'm supposed to know it by heart?
Bro, if it was a good diss, you would remember 2 lines. I bet you remember 2 lines off back to back.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. I know the hook.
That's all right. So what's the? That's more than you know for the for this shit, for Pusha shit.
You probably don't.
No, I mean, I'm sure.
What's the opening line?
See, you put me on the spot. I can't do that. See, that. You know, it's crazy because I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna get in my car and I'm gonna know exactly what the line is. I'm like,
so if I put it on right now, you could rap the first line with them.
Probably. Go ahead,
can we do it?
Ocho. Stop playing with me. Spider joint.
What's next?
It's the first bar.
Hold on, I don't remember. I ain't listened to this shit since the summer.
You know we gotta cut the heads off these snakes,
right? Get me in the booth. I need a ghostwriter. Holler in my DMs.
Watch the body drop.
Nah, I don't know.
We tried.
Let's have a heart to heart. Okay, stop playing.
Heart to heart.
If the criteria is the best bars on the best album, then Pusha got it. But that's the only criteria I could I'll give it to him with.
All right. So for the next podcast,
So how do you argue that?
For the next podcast,
Because that doesn't make the best rapper to me. Rap is so much more than that now. It's evolved.
For the next podcast, can we come up with the best rapper of 2018? Can we come up with criteria and we all collaborate on this?
Key Glock.
Can we do that?
Key Glock is in the conversation.
Anyways, Miles.
Come on. Are you
Anyway,
kidding me?
Miles.
Like,
Damn, what were we talking about? Travis.
Key Glock.
No, Travis. He had
Shaq
one of the
West.
best, if not the best,
What?
albums.
Shaq West.
Fucking, he had Mo
Shaq West is a
Bamba.
contender for 2018.
Nah,
No.
but he's my favorite for 2018.
But who was the best?
Like I told you, I'll probably give it to either Drake, because you could give it to Drake every year. He's like LeBron, or Travis, and I don't even fuck with Travis.
LeBron.
Huh? Drake is like LeBron, bro.
Drake isn't the LeBron of rap?
Nah, I agree with you.
Oh,
That was just funny. Can I laugh?
No.
Nah, I thought she was mocking it.
No
like,
jokes. The fuck?
chatting or something.
Fuck.
And then
Fucking.
Travis, like I said, and I don't fuck with Travis, but
That
he had a
nigga-
great year.
I must have missed it a year.
All right, so we'll hit the chat with criteria and we'll come up with it, and that'll be the discussion for next podcast. And then I'm throwing this out here right now. I want to do an NBA draft as a podcast, and then we put each person's team on Twitter and have people vote who has the best team.
James Harden, whatever team James Harden's on.
You gotta pick them first.
I will.
We'll see. All right, do I got anything else for us? There hasn't been too much going on, not that I can think of.
Oh, Gucci's canceled.
Why? Oh, Gucci the brand.
The brand. Yes, they posted some real.
Bro, they be
racist
doing that shit on purpose.
They are. You can't
Just to
tell
get
me
a
it's not.
reaction.
Yeah, you can't tell me that shit wasn't on purpose. Like they fucking made some half. What is their shit called? Fucking like a half face mask scarf shit.
It was like a ski mask,
Yeah, it's
and
like a
then
ski mask.
Basically
And it's
made a
cut off.
blackface.
Yeah, it was cut off at the mouth, and it has red
But
lips.
you could buy
around
the
mouth.
top two. They had the top two.
That's just them saying we're not being fully. We're trying to like kind of disguise
Bro,
it.
what
as
they
cool.
wanted to do was create outrage from the black people. They know the black people's gonna go crazy, and then they're gonna issue some apology, take it off, and then the rest of their sales are gonna go up because it's gonna draw attention. That's what that shit's for.
I ain't buying no more Gucci.
so no
Bunch
more
of people
no more
are, though.
Gucci ever.
Everybody's buying Gucci.
No
They
more
know
Gucci
niggas not
ever.
gonna just stop buying Gucci. They say it, but niggas not gonna stop buying Gucci.
Then I found out Prada did the same shit. I don't know how I missed that. Prada
They
did
all
some
done
monkey
something.
shit. Yeah, I'm straight. We only wearing straight and 4.5 this year.
That's it. I don't think we got anything else. I can't come up with nothing.
I'm good.
Easy podcast this time around. 45 Radio, Clapboards. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, 45 Inc. So we just talked about a couple podcasts we'll have coming up. That's it. 45. We out.